Guilt, everyone. Guilt never changes. The Great Temple has made it through the war in one piece. The priests are nowhere to be found, but its jade statues and golden artifacts seem to have been left alone by looters. Capitan Noriega is waiting with a squad of his people and a small group of slaves in one of the outer chambers. I'm relieved to see you made it through the fighting in one piece, Grimith. It seems like the Totonac peoples have conquered the city. But the position remains precarious for now. Tell me, are they planning any sort of celebration for you? Tebi will hold a feast in our honor tonight. Noriega rubs his chin. Then that is when we should strike. You have a whole battalion of Spanish soldiers waiting outside the city. He moved them all from the fortress. Ooh. If we can get Tebi away from the majority of his guards during the feast, we can easily dispose of him. Your troops can move in and seize the city in the ensuing chaos. Then Tino will be ours. We're the biggest little city in the New World. We can bring this entire region under the control of Spain. I was thinking along the same lines. Meet me in the palace tonight. Aggressive followers have gained morale, peaceful followers have lost morale, and open-minded followers have lost morale. Remember that Tepi is the Emperor now, as he places a hand on your shoulder. And we are planning an attempt on his life. If we are unsuccessful, we face certain execution. Our actions tonight will be remembered for centuries, my friend. Good luck. Guilt. Well, they're not real. You return to the palace with all your troops later in the evening. The palace still bears some of the scars of the fighting, but it's been cleaned up surprisingly well, and it's in a quite respectable condition for a royal feast. Tepi looks like his old self again, and he's changed out of his Jaguar warrior armor and into a very fancy gown that you suspect he's pilfered from Montezuma's wardrobe. You join him along with a careful selection of the city's highest-ranking nobles in the feast hall, and enjoy one of the best meals you've had in a very long time. Woo! 12,000 valuables! Alright! The chieftain-turned-emperor signals his servants, and they bring out 4 large chests full to the rim with gold and jade and valuable gems and pearls. Your people gasp with delight, and there is much clapping and cheering from all around the feast hall. Let's invite Tepi to join us in the garden. When everybody is drunk and full from the splendid feast, you lean closer to Tepi and ask him if he would do you the honor of joining you in the garden, as you wish to discuss matters related to the future relationship between your peoples. He accepts without question. Look at that face, man. I'd feel better about betraying Montezuma. Oh, man. I mean, betraying Montezuma with a backstab, that's understandable. Like, backstabbing Montezuma would have been art, right? It would have been fitting after all the sass he's given me over the years in civilization. Why do I feel bad? They're not real. Tepi gets up and follows. I'm a conquistador, come on. I didn't bring any racist people with me, but come on, seriously. Tepi gets up and follows you and a handful of your troops into the garden, far out of earshot of the feast. A few guards are milling about, and they move to the edges of the garden as you enter with the new emperor. Noriega steps out from under a tree, where he had made himself almost invisible in a stark shadow cast by the moonlight. Tepi seems startled at the captain's unexpected presence. Who is this? What's going on? Let's see here. It's nothing personal, Chief. Our position here will be greatly improved following your death. I'm sorry, Chief. My obligations to Spain are far more important than any arrangement between us. Or, I've been waiting on this moment for a long time. How long have you been giving me orders, sending me on errands, made me do your dirty work? To hell with the gold. This is my reward for that indignity. Tepi looks devastated. For a moment, you almost think he's about to cry. But he channels his betrayal into a powerful outburst of anger. After all we've been through, after all you did for me, you would turn around and drive a knife into my back? On the very eve of our victory, you would snatch the freedom of my people away with an honorless betrayal? I will ensure that you are remembered well. Throughout this, Anna has been edging towards the periphery of your group. Suddenly she snatches a spear from one of the guards and jumps to her father's side, passing him the weapon. Teppy is entirely unequipped for this ambush, but he looks determined to take you with him to Miklat. I expected Anna to do something, so, you know, that's fine. Would have been rather disappointed if she didn't pop up with some sass. I expect the other natives to give me some sass, too, so... You know, it's cool. There's no point with this. I might as well just frickin' bring torches or something. I don't even have any lanterns anymore. But hopefully our betrayal here works out. I'll just keep what I have. Let's do this, folks! 7 enemies remaining. Anna, are you around somewhere? Can I stat? Yes, you are! Yep. Ooh! I didn't even notice the fact that I couldn't... Well, I have 2 doctors. I wasn't even paying attention to who I was selecting, and Teresa must have had some equipment on her. Right, because I resolved to bring her with me. Yeah, I remember this little thing. And I doubt there's any traps out here anymore. Teppy is now a Lieutenant Civilian. I guess because he doesn't have any of his equipment with him, that's how they're going to simulate that. And as a veteran civilian, I certainly didn't level her up like that. Juan Noriega. You're slow as hell, man, but you'll do the job just fine. 2, 3, 4. Well, battle's gonna reach you anyway. Okay. Info? Okay. Let's go ahead and get that stun off, since he's a champion. We need to take care of the most dangerous people first. It's true. Alright, Teresa. Darkness penalty. I could have thrown around some torches. Nice job. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I want to finish off the most dangerous of the lot. This warrior is gonna be able to run up over to me. Veteran trapper? Ah, dick. Dick. Oh, I guess if it were too easy, it wouldn't be fun, right? I mean, so far in, like, the past 17 battles, I've only had one person go down. That was Anna. It was a calculated move. Go ahead and stun you for now. Good job, Isabella. Alright. Yeah, I don't feel much like wasting my time on these fuckers. 2, 3, 4. Ah. You would have to charge past Juan to do that, but I wouldn't put it past the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and move you guys out of range. And position myself like that. Look at those quivering knees, right? He's not really wielding a spear, though. It's just a knife. It was just a bunch of flavor text, everyone. The future refused to change. They're not real, Grimith. Is that everyone? I guess so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm blind. Could have made a world a better place. I hit my doctors. That's fine. I can accept that. I kind of forgot about their placement, but you know, I have 2 doctors with me this time, so I can heal them. There goes Teppy. Running away. Help me! There's no escape from this garden, though. Yep, I expected that crap. Okay, time for a heal circle jerk. Restore. And restore. Haven't had one of those happen in a while, right? Right. Bernardo still hasn't used his stun yet. Juan Noriega did. Can we finish this guy off? Maybe not. 3, 4, 5. Good. I was counting on being able to. Critical hit. I can't let him run to the doctors, who would be weakened since Juan could not protect them. They're not real, Grimith. You're just pixels. You're just pixels. Damn it, I feel bad. Well, shit. Teppy and Anna, these guys are completely hosed. They're hosed. And that's just the way that I wanted it to be. It's how I organized this betrayal here. Having Juan on my side and everything, telling him of my plans. I mean, this was a thing. It was supposed to go this way. Everything went beautifully. He looked absolutely devastated. He didn't trust Montezuma. I guess you can't blame him. One time, Montezuma spoke the truth, everyone. One time. Almost never happens. At least they can't escape from me, or call. Oh, that was disheartening, Isabella. Is your heart not into this, or what? Oh, boy. We'll just scatter out the doctors. We can do that, you know. And you're gonna do your crazy things where you're gonna snipe at Isabella. And hit both shots. Nice job. Guten Jorben. Maybe you can actually finish him off? Thank you. Go ahead and get a restore off on you before you go occupy this other trapper. You have stun ready again, so we can use that next turn. Nice. This champion, though. Champions have certainly proven themselves to be incredibly challenging. Have to give them that. Let's go play in the garden now. Well, we're gonna play outside the garden. You know what I mean. We'll move all the way here, Teresa. See if you can get a lucky shot off. Nice! Grimith approves. Enter. Dance, civilians. Dance for my pleasure. Do 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 do. Juan and Bernardo charge off to make battle. They would. You can't reach. Nah. Shoot him! Nice. You, probably don't need to stun him. Guess it kind of depends on... 1, 2, 3, 4. Stab him! Yeah! Yeah, we don't need to stun him. Good job, Teresa. Okay. Dun-da-da! Bernardo's going to enjoy every stitch of this. Every single stitch of this. I promise you. You remember how you insulted me and ordered me around and disregarded me? Pepperidge Farms remembers. You gonna try to defend your father? Nope, you're just gonna cower there in a corner. Welp. Go for it, Juan. Bernardo! Isabella! 33% hot. Just take the attack. Anna hurts me! Anna, this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. Pedro for the win. This is for all of your annoying sass. Flank enemies to deal more damage. Gain 200 experience. Tepi is dead, the reign he had dreamt of for so long having only lasted an evening. Unable to participate in your betrayal, his daughter Anna has joined him in the afterlife. I figure, you know, if I'm gonna lose one expedition member, I might as well lose two, right? The halls of the palace are quiet, save for distant sounds of the last guest leaving the feast that was held in your honor. Oh, achievement unlocked, Conquistador. Turn against your allies in their hour of triumph. Noriega catches his breath and comes to your side while the rest of your troops loot the bodies. A perfectly executed plan, Grimith. I am honored that I could be here beside you in the end, to aid in the conquest of the Aztec Empire. Much remains to be done, I'm sure, but the really hard work has been done. The city is unlikely to surrender all at once. We must bring in our troops from your fortress garrison and secure our power here. It is boring work, though, and you are a man of action, aren't you? I think your troops would not object if you wish to return to Spain and bring word of our deeds here to the king. This kind of shrewd victory, and if you even bring a substantial amount of treasure with you, I dare say that will leave quite an impression on the court. Good luck with your work here, Capitan Noriega. He grins and slaps you on the back. And you with yours, whatever you choose to do next, Capitan Reaper. With that, you split up to leave the palace as inconspicuously as possible. When you are ready to go home and recount the tale of your expedition to King Carlos, return to your ship and cast off. Well, I wanted to hoard more treasure. I know there's another achievement too, like you can get if like you have 50,000 valuables, which is why I was hoarding valuables. I have like over half of that. Tino remains under Spanish control, and its grand palace flies the colors of the Spanish Navy. Juan Noriega is always happy to invite you in and catch up on your adventures whenever you swing by, though he seems extremely busy with the negotiations and the strategies that make up his efforts to bring the whole land under Spanish control. Well, let's go pop by the fortress. Oh. Huh. A body. Well, let's go investigate that. This is a new save, of course. Well, that was quite a lot of action and excitement, everyone. Oh, I can arrange memorial services. Yeah. Julio, arrange it for Coyotl. The death of an expedition member always hurts morale, no matter the circumstances. Yeah. They counted as part of my expedition when that happened, so I'm not going to be able to return with everyone alive. Damn it. Dedicate one of your expedition members' time to arranging a small memorial service. Some of the morale your surviving members have lost will be restored. You can arrange one for Anna. And... actually, you're heartless. You can repair broken equipment. Pedro, you took down Anna. You can arrange one for her. You get on with preserving. We are missing people. I will restore her health. And you can patrol, I guess? That'll have to do. All expedition members have gained morale. Oh, I don't think I laid Coyotl to rest. Did I? No, I did that too. It just didn't show up. Oh well. Oh, let's go see this body. Dead Amazon. You come across the dead body of an Amazon warrior riddled with Aztec arrows. Judging from the surrounding signs of bodies being dragged off, looks like she single-handedly ambushed a group of Aztec warriors during the attack on Tino. and killed 2 of them before succumbing to her injuries. Let's see here. Use your word. Xena kneels next to her dead sister and puts her hand on the woman's chest. This was... She once came to my aid during a battle against the Miztec before we were cast out of Tino. She was a fierce warrior who knew no fear. She should be buried according to the customs of our people. Okay, we'll bury her according to native customs. Pious fellows are lost morale. You put the woman in a seated position and wrap her in a mortuary bundle. You don't have time to cremate it as proper for a warrior died in battle. So you simply bury the bundle respectively. So that was an opportunity for me to lose morale. That's okay. Extra flavor. Who knows what's there for us to see and explore now? I could very well get the 50,000 valuables I want to before all is said and done, but I think I'm just gonna return with what I got. The game was very enjoyable, but you know, I don't have such a taste for adventure and exploration and taking down everyone now after what happened. Although if we actually end up getting into a fight, that wouldn't be so, you know, one more fight. I would like to play with the, units here. Our native units. What we have left of them. Oh, boy. We'll go ahead and give you a promotion. Alejandro, you've done great work, man. You have done great work. I know I'm promoting the natives. Showing favoritism. Laszlo, you really haven't done a whole lot for me. Let's go ahead and promote Alejandro. We'll give him... Walk your shots, I think. And give you some guard. Gabriella will also give walk your shots. Next up, we can promote Julio. What promotion did I give you? Strider? Makes sense. Strider. Cool. Got a bunch of promotions for people. Well, we lost for natives. That doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Oh man, I'm an asshole. I'm proud of it. Okay, that'll be fine. Got a lot of food coming in. We hope. You know, let's swing by Zalapa. I can probably do that whenever I'm ready to leave, though. That's where we leave, so... Yeah. We'll do that when I'm ready to leave. We'll go along the road to Papatla. And then the fortress, we'll swing by Zalapa, and then we'll leave. Okay, okay. Get a lot of galloping done. It's nice that the game sort of becomes like sandboxy in that you can keep walking around going after valuables. I don't know whether the ending changes depending on how many valuables you bring back. Like a pirate's gold thing. With how much loot you retire with at the end. That'll be fine. Those percentages would be good. Alright, we are slowly eating through all of our food, and that's with us even, you know, now missing 2 people. Piggy! Okay, you grabbed it. Good. Let's go ahead and grab this loot, the final loot, before we escape. At least we have Juan on our side. I'm sure Juan wanted a promotion too. Maybe he can become his own governor. Oh, hell. He's overseeing, you know, that massive sprawling metropolis of Tino, so... Quite a lot of potential and opportunity there for him, for sure. Okay, let's preserve... Preserve. You can preserve as well, and then I need 4. Which is... What are you up here? There we go. Good. Time to return to the fortress and see it one last time before we head home with riches and glory. Because that's what we're doing, folks. Heading home with riches and glory. Go ahead and save the game. We'll save it here. You know, just in case. We'll see what happens here in our last return. Day 399. A few of your expedition members are sitting in a corner chatting. Ah, no, anything I should know about. Oh, fine. We'll pop by the cathedral and we'll pray. Hopefully make up for burying people as we did. Its walls restored and your... Yeah, let's visit the barracks. The furnishings... Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's deposit resources. We're taking everything back with us. It's gonna take a while. Can I... be cute? Nope, no shortcuts. Okay. So, we have over 30,000 valuables with us. It's not bad. It's not the 50,000. I'll get over it. I don't feel like, spending so much time in this game to grind up, the missing valuables. I have other things to do in my life. 33,891. Let's see whether I lose any before I go. Let's find Miguel. Say hello. Yep. Very well. Enjoy your books. Pop in. Grab my tithe. Thank you. Put the horse to pasture. That's 88 moves. And let's head to Zalapa now. So, overall, I think this game was a good one. I enjoyed the experience. There are definitely issues I have with the game. Camera control being one of them in battle. But overall, I definitely enjoyed the time and experience. This was a game that I thought would be interesting for me to play ever so long ago. And when it was requested, put on the Rewarding the Rewarders list, I knew this game would be something I went through all the way. Unless it turned out to be absolutely atrocious, which is not. I definitely recommend this game for anyone. Oh, well, not anyone, but I recommend this game to my viewers. I do not regret the purchase. It was a valuable one, certainly. How's it going, guys? Fair prices. You know, these aren't the best prices for me, but might as well take some treasure with me before I go. I don't need all this stuff, right? Probably sold too much food there. 35,000 valuables. Hopefully we can make it without dying. Hopefully we'll have enough food for the trip. And medicine. Hopefully that doesn't matter. And if need be, we can always make some more stuff. And that's actually the spot I'm supposed to go, the port. You can always return to Tayana's home one last time. See how they're doing. But I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to do that. Herbalism. Good. We lost 2 oil. No. Lying in your tent. Xena turns to look at you. Do you consider me a woman of low moral fiber? Of course not. I mean, do you see me as vulgar? Have I done anything to give you that impression? I have heard others in our group refer to me as such. In Spain, it's unheard of for respectable people to have the kind of relationship that you and I have. Not all of my expedition members are equally open to new ways. Our cultures are very different, I know, but among our people it is also not common for a woman to invite a man so readily into her bed. What are these murmurings you've heard among my people? They say that I threw myself at you and that I seduced you. I don't care what they say. I care what you think. I appreciate that. I care a great deal for you. Contrary to what everyone seems to think, I don't throw myself at every man to cross my path. I would not have left my sisters to be with you except to follow my heart. I will make it clear to everyone that you will be treated with respect. Don't seek to punish your expedition members for what they say about me. They're only words. As long as they don't ring true to me, they cannot bother me. Good night, beloved. We haven't had a whole lot of time to appreciate her events. Because, you know, she joined our expedition so quickly. Right there at the end. Hello! I mean, this could be the fight. To see... I don't care. Just allow him to pass. It's cool. We're done here, folks. Unless I am forced into a combat situation, we're done. No need to see the natives in action. You know, really, we've seen the natives plenty enough. It's time to go home. Sleeping on the road as a go. Even though it's very high guard difficulty. Alright, we lost 9 rations, because that's what we need to do. Lose rations after I sold so many to get more valuables. I didn't even mean to sell as much as I did. You know, things happen. All very exciting stuff, I assure you. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, man. So I don't think everyone's going to be coming back home with me. Certainly not the natives. Maybe Isabella. But I don't think all of them are going to be coming onto the ship with me. That's okay. Oh, sour grapes. You're preparing for bed when you hear a woman scream from the center of the camp. You're the embers campfire, see Diana on the ground, sawing with her face buried in her hands. Xena looms over her unarmed, anger swollen face. My guy is still moving. Well, that's an interesting bug. Let's see. You're preparing for bed when you hear a woman scream from the center of the camp. Near the embers of the campfire, you see Tayana lying on the ground, sobbing, with her face buried in her hands. Xena looms over her, unarmed, anger smoldering in her face. Don't start something if you can't finish it, you foolish girl. What the hell is going on here? Xena glares at you. Your little adorer here is getting herself into trouble for stupid reasons, that's all. Tayana scrambles to her feet, still holding her face. A small drop of blood trickles between her fingers. She snarls at Xena. Bitch! She has lost morale. Xena takes a single step towards Tayana, shoulders raised menacingly, and the girl turns away and runs between the tents away from you both. She relaxes a little. You think you spot a hint of guilt in her eyes. Care to explain that? It was pretty much what it looked like. Could you be a little more specific? Not now. I probably shouldn't sleep in your tent tonight. Good night, Grimith. With that, she glides off to her own tent on the outskirts of the camp. Uh-oh. I appear to be frozen in place, everyone. I had to sleep an extra day. I had enough movement. You know... Interesting. But I'd rather that not happen. I'd worry about that breaking the game somehow. Might ruin our ending. We'll be fine. That was certainly interesting, though, to have the character move away just like that. I pressed spacebar, I suppose, right before the event popped up from camping. That is a very interesting camera angle. There we go. Fixed. La Maria Teresa. The Maria Teresa is safely moored at the modest pier constructed to serve the ships bringing people and cargo to Fortaleza de Gutierrez. A small contingent of Spanish soldiers from Santo Domingo garrison here to guard the pier. The ship is still in good condition and you can leave whenever you like. Of course, returning to Spain without achieving anything significant would not inspire a warm welcome. Cast off and return to Spain. Are you sure you want to leave Mexico and return to Spain, ending your expedition? I think so. Oh, I should have turned up the sound. I should have turned up the sounds.
The time had finally come for us to return to Spain. Our journey home was quiet and uneventful, and in those silent days, we had plenty of time to contemplate what we had undergone and to think of memories of home. When we finally sighted the coast of Spain, we understood that we were not the same people who had left so long ago. No matter what lay before us, our life would never be the same. When we showed the king the middling treasures in our hall, he was unimpressed. After he took the royal share, there was little left for ourselves. As reward, our Capitan was granted a title and bestowed a modest piece of land in the hills. For us, well, at least we had our memories. Thanks to the leadership of our Capitan, our Compañía returned to Spain, even larger than when we had departed. Among the bourgeoisie, news spread like wildfire of our exploits, and soon many people flocked to our side. But even as we grew in numbers and prestige, those of us who had been there from the start held on to our special bone. We had done what was expected of us. With steel, gunpowder, and oil, we had conquered a great empire and paved the way for Spanish rule for centuries to come. To the natives whose blood we shed, we were liars and murderers. But we were back with our own people now. Surely among them, our names will be regarded for all history as heroes.
And the screen seems to have frozen here. Oh, there we go. Expeditions Conquistador. A middling fortune. Disappointing, the king. I'm sorry, I was too busy achieving practical goals like, conquering everything. Juan Ortega Perez. So yeah, I enjoyed the game. Certainly it seems as if your ending there is compiled of a bunch of different quotes that you can enjoy if you accomplish certain tasks and what you do. I don't feel like playing the game long enough to grind up a bunch of treasure. I'm okay with that. Wow, look at all those Kickstarter backers. Don't really have any time to enjoy that list as it scrolls by so fast. Yeah, I really did enjoy the game. I enjoyed the experience and pleasure. More reales of treasure. I mean, certainly I spent quite a bit of money with my Quetzalcoatl thing that happened last session, but no. I think I'm good. Could have sold more stuff, but I'm good. That's it. That's the game. That's Expedition Conquistador. I completed the game on normal difficulty, the game says, but we were obviously a bit more customized, having enemies at relentless intelligence, absolutely maximum. If I played the game, I imagine I would have to do it on a harder difficulty. Perhaps I would grant myself more world resources, though. And, mix and match my own shtick. That was very enjoyable. And we have a lot of Codex things. I think what I'm going to do here is go through all of these. If you want to read them yourself, you can pause. I'm not going to read them out loud myself. This is going to take care of my commentary, though. That way you all can pause as you so wish. There will be future Let's Get On With It adventures for sure. Probably not this game again, but it's not impossible. I'll see you all later. Good night.
bonus!
Do. Just have to remember which save file it is. Do. There's one thing that I wanted to do, and it might be a bit too late to do that in this particular instance. Well, not too late. Let's go back in time, shall we? Come along with me on a magic adventure. This one's probably too late. Because it was after I left El Dorado, wasn't it? Yeah, I can't do that there. No, I can do. I just gotta find a closer closer spot. Do. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm not doing anything at all. No. No. No, I would never. I think I can still achieve the Centino. This is gonna be satisfying. I'm going to love this. Not gonna be as satisfying as it could have been, but I'm still going to enjoy this. Where am I? Not that far. Go back. I'm pretty sure I can do this there. If I can't, well, this bonus was for nothing. This was a spur-of-the-moment thought that came to me. Oh, I arrived with 1 point left. Not yet. Sacrifice follower. You! The priests accept your offer eagerly, and after giving the matter due deliberation, you order Carlos Zaraga to leave his arms and armor outside and follow the priests into their temple. While one of the subordinate priests strips the scholar of his clothes and covers his body with blue paint, the head priest goes into some sort of trance to communicate with his gods, chanting the same strange incantation over and over again. Zaraga is then taken into the temple by three of the priests, looking increasingly worried about the unfolding situation. As the day continues and the scholar is never heard from again, paranoia slowly spreads throughout your expedition and corrodes morale. With the greater good, sacrifice a member of your expedition. Ah, that makes me feel so much better. You son of a bitch. Disillusioned. Never seen hesitant. Oh man, never seen morale dip that low before. Well, there you go, folks. There you go. Take care. I'll see you all next time. Fuck you, bastard.